Hi everyone, my name is Justin, aka Ghost Reader, and today I'm going to be doing the second video of the Strike BackVideoathon. I will be leaving in the description below a link to the 3 people who started the videothon if you want to learn more about it. But essentially what we're trying to do is for smaller booktubers increase watch time by putting up more content. So every day for the next 30 days, well actually 29 now, we're going to be putting up 1 video a day. And that's so that more smaller YouTubers can put out more content and increase their watch time, and I give you good folks more stuff to watch. So today I'm going to be talking about the 5 books that I really want to read this year. And so my first book on that list is Beloved by Toni Morrison. I heard about this book from John Green. He was doing the crash course literature course on YouTube. I actually will place a link down in the description below to that. He talked about Beloved, so if you don't want any spoilers, don't look at that video. I've watched it years ago, so I don't remember everything about it, but I was really intrigued by the plot, and basically it details the experiences of a slave woman who has faced some really terrible things while she was a slave and trying to escape slavery, and even after the wars ended, her suffering still hasn't ended. So I'm really looking forward to reading this. This is said to be one of Toni Morrison's best books, and I said I wanted to read some Toni Morrison, so I think I'm gonna definitely read this at some point during the year. My second book that I really want to read this year is King Leopold's Ghost by Adam Hochschild. This book basically talks about the atrocities that happened in the Belgian Congo during the late 1800s. The Belgian Congo was considered the personal property of this man, King Leopold, and basically he used his right as the owner of the Belgian Congo to force the people there to harvest rubber in really terrible conditions. And when people went there from the outside and they saw the terrible conditions that people were laboring in, people's hands getting cut off for not meeting quotas, and just mass killings of natives, they basically went back home and they wrote about it, and they forced changes to the Belgian Congo. So I'm going to be reading this book coming soon as well. Another book that I want to read, because we're now getting to the next 3 are really heavy hitters. I want to read War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy. I actually started reading this book a couple years ago. I didn't finish it basically because college and I got distracted. But this book is quite an easy read from what I remember. It's just really long. This edition right here is 1,010 pages. And the print, it is small. But I did enjoy reading what I did read. It was quite interesting. Basically, War and Peace talks about 5 Russian families who were going through Napoleon's invasion of Russia in 1812, I believe. Well, in the early 1800s, Napoleon invades Russia and basically talks about what these families go through. A couple of the people in this book are soldiers in the Russian army, which means that they experienced the Russian retreat in front of Napoleon, and the others are back at home trying to get through this terrible event. So War and Peace, considered one of the greatest novels of all time. My 4th book that I really want to read this year are the essential tales and poems of Edgar Allan Poe. I like what I've read of Edgar Allan Poe. I haven't read a lot by him. I really like The Fall of the House of Usher, and so I really want to read some more of his stuff. So you can look forward to me reading this on this channel. I've read The Raven, The Cask of Amontillado, and I've actually already read 2 of the stories in this book, but that was also a while ago. MS in a Bottle was one of my favorites of the 2 stories. I only read like 2 stories out here. I read that and really liked it. So I think I'll really enjoy reading Edgar Allan Poe's poems and tales. I like The Raven. Not as much as The Fall of the House of Usher, but I think I'll enjoy this book. And the last book that I will be reading or that I really want to read for this year. Actually, not the last, but the last one for this video. It's going to be Miz Rally by Victor Hugo. This book is also a huge one, and also a very, very small print. I have not seen the movie. Actually, will be watching the movie this year because I am going to be doing a challenge, and I will be announcing that challenge in my January wrap-up that deals with this book, because I want to read it by the end of this year, and I'm going to challenge myself to do so. And if you have seen my BookTuber newbie tag, you know that I started this channel because I made a bargain with someone, and that's how this YouTube channel got started. So I'm going to basically open my big mouth again and try to force myself, come up with a challenge for myself to go ahead and read this book. So I will be announcing that in my January wrap-up. I may or may not enjoy this. Hopefully I do, because I'm going to commit myself to reading it this year. And I really like the cover for this. It's a really nice edition. So really looking forward to getting into this book, reading some French classics. So that's it for me and my 5 books that I really want to read for this year. Before I go, I wanted to do a BookTube, small BookTube shout out, and today that's going to be Bibliofilth. She's really into books, but she's also into comics as well. So she just released a video not too long ago where she talks about how to get into Marvel and DC comics if you're a new reader. So you can head over to her channel if you are into that or want to get into comics or any of the other books that she talks about on her channel. I will leave a link down in the description below to her channel. So what are your 5 what are the 5 books that you really want to read for this year? Please comment down below if you so wish to do so. If you like this video, please hit the like button. And if you want to see more content from me, I will be doing a video every day for the next 29 days, or at least trying to. Then please hit the subscribe button. And as always, keep reading.